inside line now. This is going to deny Connor De Filippi once again. What about this? Whoa, and there was a little touch between the two of them. Well, there's been excitement all the way through this race, and it hasn't stopped yet. And now, joining in the battle is Jordan Lee Pepper in the Bentley. So there was the little touch between the two of them. I'm sure there wasn't a further little touch going into this turn. No, yes, a couple of little touches there. There is graphics up there as well, so you can see the revs, the speed as well. A phenomenal rate of acceleration in the Audi, up to 138, 150, 160, 70, 80 kilometers per hour, just breaking the 200 kilometers per hour before they go into that turn. Absolutely extraordinarily powerful car. And in the Land Motorsport garage, there is Christopher Mees then hanging on to the side of the pit garage. Just 30 seconds of this race left. We are on the final lap of the final race of the ADAC GT Masters for 2016. And there is Connor De Filippi, who has one more lap to do in P8 and try and resist the overtake of Jordan Lee Pepper, who is pushing hard in P9 in the Bentley behind. And there, look at the anxiety in the Land Motorsport garages as Connor De Filippi then spent much of his life racing in America. Hugely successful racer, heading towards the hairpin now, being hounded all the while by the Bentley of Jordan Lee Pepper. So Connor De Filippi rounds the hairpin. In the meantime, though, here comes Connor De Filippi, who will cross the line at P8 and become 2016 ADAC GT Masters champion. Connor De Filippi and Christopher Mees. Oh, look at the emotions down there in the garage, and look at the donuts from Connor De Filippi. What about that victory for the Land Motorsport team? And in truth, it didn't look like it was going to go that way. But so many curveballs have been thrown into this. So there, the Audi making its way back to the what will be a very, very lively podium around the Parabolica. Now heads the car, the championship-winning car of Connor De Filippi and Christopher Mees. Race win goes the way of Porsche from. Happy with that, Nat? No. It's Christopher Mees saying, "I don't get where you put the car." He puts the baseball cap on. Champion. Yeah, you can breathe a sigh of relief because he knows that it wasn't always looking that way. That was Connor De Filippi then expressing his delight as once again the car was moved just a little bit. In the meantime, race winners congratulating championship winners. That's nice to see. And Connor De Filippi does at last get out of the car. Now, is he going to embrace Christopher Mees, or is he going to give him a welt for very nearly taking the car off the track? No, he does embrace. They have done it. Connor De Filippi doing a fine job in the second stint of the race. Christopher Mees, bar one error, doing a great job in the first part of the race. Congratulated there by David Yarn. So they'll be heading off to the podium now for the 1, 2, 3 in the race. And well, Connor De Filippi and Christopher Mees down there. Where, of course, Joey Mawson was crowned champion yesterday. But there you can see the relief almost on the face of Conor De Filippi, who has taken the championship. And it didn't look like it was going to happen. But they have done it. And they came into this race as championship leaders. They've had a fantastic, phenomenal season. And they came in with the biggest points haul. And they actually go away from Hockenheim as 2016 ADAC GT Masters champions. You have to feel for Daniel Karvitz and Jules Gounon, though, because they drove it so very close, and were it not for that really horrible accident that we saw, who knows, it might have been a different story that we would see up there on the podium. So there is Christopher Mies. Now, he knows that he very nearly threw it away. So we watched him just run wide just prior to the pit stop. But he did manage to save it from there. He lost a number of places, but hey, it matters not. Let's celebrate the fact that Conor De Filippi and Christopher Mies are champions for 2016 in the ADAC GT Masters. Just saw Herman Tomczyk, the sport president of the ADAC, making his way down there as well, because he'll be part of that presentation. Of course, we have the race winning podium to be done as well at the ADAC GT Masters website, with full and comprehensive English translation as well. It's adac-gt-masters.de. Do check it out. As the championship celebrations down there, and first with the bubbly was Christopher Mies, who slightly beat Conor De Filippi in terms of getting the cork out of the bottle. Matters not, they are champions for 2016. Conor De Filippi and Christopher Mies. Well, big old slugger that is deserved, my friend, for the drama that you have created during the course of the season. And, well, it was certainly very dramatic right at the end of the race as well. Had absolutely no idea which way the championship was going to go up until really the pit window opened at 25 minutes. And that was when Mies just ran the car wide out onto the gravel. So everyone assembling there for photographs. So the 2016 champions being crowned there. So ADAC Sport President Herman Tomczyk then makes the trophy presentation to Conor De Filippi and Christopher Mies, and congratulates just about every member of the Land Motorsport team. Motoplast by Land Motorsport, having engineered that race-winning and championship-winning Audi R8 LMS. So they'll place the #1 plaques atop the car, I'm sure. And the music plays out, and could only be Queen, We Are the Champions, couldn't it? So then the drivers enjoying their moment. Well, it's going to be a year of success. It's not the most tuneful rendition of Queen's We Are the Champions I've ever heard in my life, it has to be said, but I can't be denied for enjoying the moment. The 2016 ADAC GT Masters champions then, Conor De Filippi and Christopher Mies. And atop the car, steady on, chap. Oh, well done, gentlemen. So there they have it then. Champions for 2016. Another phenomenal season of GT racing from the ADAC GT Masters. That's for sure. And now it's getting down is going to be the issue, isn't it?